everyone, welcome back. It's time for some more Chinese Dota action on BTS. I'm Gods, and this time I'm not alone. We've got Speed Gaming up against LGD China. And we'll be joined by none other than the Macho Man himself, Winter. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Fantastic. Got to cast a really exciting game with LGD up against ZSMJ earlier today, which was pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't manage to catch the game.
ZSMJ had like multiple rapiers. He bought 4 BKBs in the same game on Weaver. It was a lot of fun.
It's DSMJ.
Yeah. So he's actually playing carry again now, because for this HGT team for a while he was playing support, but he's back on the carry role now. But he's not playing here. We've got LGD versus Speed Gaming. Speed Gaming, a team who kind of an amateur team in China, but their first game in the ECL they actually did really well, and I think they're one of those teams who's actually got a lot of skill. Just needs to kind of get some more experience first.
Hey, are they the players that stand in for DK?
Yes, three of their players stood in for DK.
That are the one, the offlane, the solo mid, and the support, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure which ones it exactly was, but ZRD was definitely one of them. One of the players is only 16 as well, because he was like getting interviewed after the match, like standing next to Burning. And it's like this 16-year-old kid.
Oh yeah, that was a solo mid player.
Okay. Damn.
But I don't know his in-game name.
I think that's
sorry.
I think that's ZRD from memory, but
I'll
entirely
double
sure.
check for you real quick.
Okay. Yeah, you can do some research, but this is unfortunately Speed Gaming narrowly missed out on qualifying for WPC. They were in the amateur qualifier and. No, they were in the semi-pro qualifier and lost to CIS because they're actually not considered an amateur team in China, whereas Orenda they came through the amateur qualifier. So it's Speed Gaming, definitely a team who many people won't have heard of, but they do have a lot of potential, I would say. What have you found for me, Winter?
Hang on. I'm looking at the names, very confused. No, ZRD is the offlane player.
Okay.
The solo mid player is ZY. ZY.
ZY.
Okay.
Okay.
And the drafter is the carry player, I think. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Not sure.
No, it's right now it's ZY drafting.
Okay.
Who's the mid player you said?
Yeah, so the youngest in the team is the captain.
Okay.
Looks promising.
Wow. That's interesting. So we'll see what these two teams have planned here. Speed Gaming going to open with Centaur, Shadow Shaman. LGD gets Sanking plus Invoker. DD's playing a lot of Sanking lately, and he actually managed to defeat DK on the back of his Sanking with LGD. So, pretty standard opening picks from both the two teams, I feel, though.
Yeah, Sanking is sort of like the very type of greedy support where you get a quick blink. And like the main difference with him getting a blink and other supports getting a blink is like he can solo pick off the carry player of the enemy team with your ultimate, and that's very strong. Especially if you get a kill with your first blink gang on the carry, that's gonna change a lot. That will progress throughout the game.
Okay.
Like not many supports can do that. Like position 4, there's only like maybe Doom can do it. But Doom's killing potential with Sanking's killing potential when they get a dagger is different. Sanking you kill instantly, so the backup doesn't. If the backup is coming, they can't save him most of the time. But if Doom, there's always a chance that the backup might come and they can deny the carry and you don't get experience for that.
Yeah. And Doom is like, you don't often go for like the rush blink dagger either. So
yeah. Usually you get Arcane Smack or something like that. You don't get a blink right away.
Yeah. And without the blink, it's kind of hard to go for those solo kills. But we do see Speed Gaming pick up a Doom. Probably not the 4th position Doom. I don't feel like many teams run support jungle Doom.
I have seen this lineup like countless times in the last week. Centaur Doom, they're all like very beefy heroes, and they run the Doom. Most likely in this situation, they run the Doom as the safe lane carry, just like how Empire like to run it. On silent, they get a Midas, and he just like farms away with Devour and Midas. And they have like 3. Usually the middle core can be something like, most of the time I see it's like Dragon Knight. Then you have like Dragon Knight, Centaur, Doom. When you have Stampede, those 3 heroes can just like dash into the enemy lines, and they're also tanky, hard to bring down.
Yeah, and right now
Face Rush.
It's the new version of Face Rush. I mean, you've got a Centaur on your team, you can Face Rush with any lineup. Like in the past, you had to pick like Night Stalker, Lifestealer, teams with
Bounty Hunter.
Yeah,
IG.
Teams that gave you movement speed as well as like magic immunity in the Lifestealer, and Lifestealer would go for like Sanj and Yasha build as well. But nowadays, Centaur is like global, everyone getting max move speed, so Centaur plus any melee heroes you can Face Rush.
Yeah, I like Centaur plus Dazzle together.
Yeah.
You won't have to worry about dying.
Hmm.
And there's still Dazzle in the pool. Like Dazzle protects all the tanky heroes really well. The Grave and the heal.
For
But
now,
they're
they
gonna
get
go
TA.
for more burst TA.
I mean, they kind of lack. They didn't really have any burst damage. Well, I guess Centaur's good burst damage with the double edge once he has a blink dagger, but this gives them actually some good semi
Like a
carry potential, I guess.
carry.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have something like a carry now, and there's always the Roshan open there on the dire side.
All true.
So TA is pretty useful.
TA plus Shadow Shaman. That's
Yeah,
an
easy.
easy Roshan if they get the chance to. So LGD want to be sure that they have a solid early game because if they aren't ahead in the early game, pretty much speed gaming guaranteed to get Roshan, and that gets them an Aegis. Then they can just follow it up by taking down towers whenever they have Serpent Wards. And I feel LGD want to get some good laning heroes to try and prevent that.
There's something I want to ask you, guys. Is this like knockout or there's a loser bracket?
This is group stage. So there's
Oh,
2 groups
okay.
of 6 teams, I think.
I haven't been catching this event.
No, I mean this is only like the 6th or 7th best of one, and it's a weird event because there's only ever one best of one on a day, so it's it's hard to
Wow,
follow.
that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, it goes all the way up to like early June, I want to say, or like at least into May.
All right, that's
It
gonna
just
be pretty long.
Yeah, it runs alongside WPC. Let me pop. I'm up on the Liquipedia page. So there's
Yeah,
two
it does. It
groups
does.
of 6 teams. They play a round robin, and then there's a playoff bracket. So the playoffs is only the top 2 from each group in single elimination. So it's actually every game's pretty important because only the top 2 advance, and being BO1s, it's quite volatile.
Yeah, it feels like a cheesy tournament. Time to do some strats.
Well, DK lost to CIS. That was when Black played Pug.
Yeah, I wanted to download the replay, but then I realized I didn't have the ticket, and now thanks.
Ah, that's why you wanted to cast with me. I see how it is.
I accidentally revealed my plans, my actual agenda.
You're like, oh, I got to cast one game, but oh, it's okay. It's just the best of one. But this is Group A has DK, LGD, and Newbie, and DK having lost to CIS means if they want to finish top 2, they have to win pretty much the rest of their games, which is quite a tough ask.
Oh, they can do it. Oh no, this is gonna be a 4-position Doom after the slug comes out.
Yeah.
Greedy.
But
Very greedy.
Yes, I agree. And this is a Group A match, so this is the LGD, Speed Gaming, DK, Newbie, and CNB who are in Group A.
CNB? Isn't that like Brazilian team? Okay, maybe
It's a different team in China called, well, CNB is their abbreviation, but it's Chui Nui B. I don't know.
Choi New B. Okay,
Chui Nui.
I think.
Do you know who they are?
I think so.
I'm glad you understood my broken Chinese. Chui Nui.
Sort of guessing, but I don't know if I'm right. Newbie is like noob, something like that, and Choi is like low.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the actual meaning. If I got my translations right.
Gotcha. And then Group B is like your Vici Gaming, Invictus Gaming, Hyper Glory Team, DT, Tongfu, and Any. They're pretty even groups, I'd say. I don't think either groups. I think Group B is a little stronger overall. Like there's fewer kind of amateur teams. Like they have DT, HDT, Tongfu, and Any, who are all good teams. Whereas Group A, you have a few. You have teams like Speed Gaming, CNB, and CIS, who are kind of, I would say, lesser known. Well, CIS actually won against DK, so I don't know if we can say that anymore. But... Alright, let's get into it. LGD versus Speed Gaming. Well, you think this jungle team is going to be weak, or...?
They're going to try in them. I think Jungle Doom is really strong if you get away with it. So if the enemy doesn't do anything to punish you, Jungle Doom is extremely strong in my opinion. Okay. So they're going to rotate because they saw the last pick slot. LGD are going to change up their stuff. They're going to put a tri-lane. I think this is a wise decision to put their tri-lane on top. And Clockwork instead is going up against the TA since Invoker doesn't have the best matchup against TA. And they're going to put Invoker versus the Centaur at bottom, which is better as well. So I think LGD's rotation towards the last pick of Speed Gaming is actually really good.
Yeah. I think their lane adjustments are smart here. Shadow Shaman will scout them out. He sees them, but...
By the way, you remember last time when we were talking about carries pulling the other players? The Morphling actually pulled the Clockwork one tango. Nice guy.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, carry's gonna get all the fun. It's was it you? I was talking to someone. I can't remember who it was, but it was like when you're getting kills with tri-lanes, it's almost better if the supports get kills because carries is getting all the farm in the world. Getting a support like a fast boots or
was it like Curtis? He was like saying like Cass.
It was Curtis.
Should Cass the kill?
Of course, no it's a support player saying it, but yeah, he was in the studio and he was saying how he thinks it's better if supports actually get kills than the carry does, because carry's getting all the farm already, so support's getting like an arcane boot, a blink dagger actually makes a big difference.
Yeah, I think so too. Like supports are having a huge impact now, and the first illusion rune is gonna be put to good use by this Rubik. The Doom is like, oh well, I have nothing. Oh, okay, he missed the block. Illusion.
He can kill the illusion.
He missed the block on the small cam, but yeah, it's not a big deal. But the Doom is going to realize that I am not in heaven.
Yeah, he might just use Devour anyway. Yeah, he'll get the movement speed aura.
That's pretty nice for him.
Yeah.
Like, as long as he gets a Devour every 1 minute, it's actually not that bad, even if you block all the Doom's jungle camp, in my opinion.
As long as 25 bonus gold at level 1, like, it's not that much money, he just
but at least he's doing something. Like, he's not as dependent on the creeps like something like an Enchantress where you block all the camp, he's like messed up. But he's still regardless gonna go all the way down to bottom.
Wow. Did he not see the illusion? I don't think he actually saw the illusion.
I think he actually could have just killed the illusion and he would have 2 camps. 2 camps is more than enough for a Doom.
I wonder if he didn't see the illusion, because the illusion was tucked away right at the back. Maybe just didn't. He saw it didn't spawn, but he didn't see the illusion, because I don't think it's necessary to go all the way bottom. But
yeah, but if he gets to do something at bottom, like let's say score a kill on the Evoker with the Centaur, then he'll be worth it.
Yeah. And with the Centaur plus Doom, they do have some killing potential if he gets something like a Centaur War Runner stun.
A Doom getting a Centaur stun and a Centaur in the lane.
Oh, I just caught the irony of all that.
It's like Net getting to play Naga Siren and Net throws out the net.
No, we'll see what he looks to do here. He's going to hit level 2. Problem is he's got no HP regen, so he'll probably fly out a bottle as early as possible. He gets a nice group here.
Double damage.
He actually went for really greedy. He didn't get any regen items at all. I thought he had a Tango. He bought a top lane. He's gonna pick up his slot.
In the water.
Early strike from LGD. They get themselves a first blood, and Rabbit gets the last hit as well. So
Dire's top tower
that's
is
going to help him
under
out a lot.
attack.
Yeah, but we just talked about giving the support the last
Dire's
hit.
structures are fortified.
It's like this like Rabbit's like no way. I'm getting my
boots first, so he's actually already got boots.
Yeah, I think like most of the supports on Sanking right nowadays are just going for boots first. Like even when you're jungling, it doesn't matter what you get since you're not gonna take damage during Sandstorm. So starting with boots is actually very useful. If you can set up a kill, or when you're stacking, you can rotate to the rune spot actually quicker and much more efficiently. So starting boots on Sanking is actually really good now.
And with wards costing only 150 gold, you can still go boots and get the wards for your team as well. Because the problem often comes if your other support has to buy Observer wards, sentries, and courier. That's like all their gold.
You can actually do that, and you still have gold for like a Tango.
Yeah.
Sometimes you bully one guy, like you bully the position 5, and you're like, I'm starting boots. Screw you. You're getting everything.
Yeah. No. We'll see. Invoker, he's doing just fine bottom lane again. Actually behind on CS to the Centaur. He's not doing as well as you'd expect him to.
Centaur is not an easy 1 versus 1 matchup. The return is so annoying. And middle lane Shaman went for Hex and Shackle, and he's gonna try and set up gang on the clockwork. It's quite difficult though.
I'm surprised he went for the Hex here. I don't know if that's...
The hidden one.
Yeah, he wants to get a kill, that's why he went for the Hex and Shackle. And because he's not doing anything at all.
Yeah. But do you think like Ether Shock at level 1 does a lot of damage? Like Ether Shock plus Shackles is almost better for this.
Yeah, it's not like a level 1 Lion Hex that's 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
This Hex is different. It's 1.5. It's half of the duration of the Lion stun. Lion Hex.
Shadow Shaman could have stopped him Yao getting this rune. He just wandered towards mid lane. I'm surprised he didn't hang around for that for me rune.
He didn't like
under
the
attack.
top lane. Now they're gonna go on the top. He's gonna get out.
Yeah. They knew he was using the Dark Pack, so they had to wait for the stun.
Yeah, but maybe he wasn't trying. Maybe he knew that it was like dangerous for him to stay around there since there was a Rubik might be behind him, so he didn't want to stay near the rune. That might be the case, but he's gonna rotate all the way towards bottom. A lot of commitment into this gank.
Well, he's walking right past an Observer Ward right now.
Yeah,
So
they both walk past the observer ward, the Doom as well when he was rotating into the jungle. So LG knows the exact, every single hero of speed gaming, and they're gonna force the tier 1 at top here. And this is going to open up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They'll get a tier 1 tower. And that's also where Yao didn't actually farm that well against Centaur, because he was often afraid of the ganks from initially the Doom and now it's from the Shadow Shaman.
It's not Yao playing the Invoker, Yao is playing the top.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
it's Lin. Oh yeah, you're right. Lin's playing the Invoker.
Oh, I think he didn't introduce players or something.
No, you're right. Always got to introduce players, but Sun will land at top lane. They're going on the Slark here, but the telekinesis not in range. Body block though. He's trying to just block the pounce, but Doom's going to show up as well now. Oh, he misses the waveform. That would have been a kill, I think. If he gets a waveform plus 1 right click, Slark would have gone down there. Unfortunately, the waveform from Rabbit slightly off the mark.
Yeah, he was waiting and waiting for the last possible moment. He wanted to make sure the wave killed, so he was waiting for quite a decent amount of time. But the pounce went off cooldown there.
Yep. What? Rabbit's still doing fine. He's actually got Wands as well as Ring of Aquila, and these early game items will help him a lot in this lane. The bonus damage from the Ring of Aquila means Slark. I'd be scared for Slark's life right now, moving forward and trying to fight Rabbit. 3 points in waveform now. He can almost get a solo kill here.
Yeah, he doesn't even have any charges of Magic Wand, so he doesn't have mana for anything.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna spot the Doom. Doom might be in trouble.
Radiant's middle tower is
He's
under
fairly
attack.
healthy here. Looks like he should be okay. Rotation going bottom lane. Clockwork's hit level 6, and he's going to look for a hook shot at bottom.
Dire's
Meanwhile, top lane, it
tower
looks like they
is
have found the
under
Shadow
attack.
Shaman. Not even going to need a waveform, it looks like. No, they don't. Bottom lane, no hook shot from Yao.
Yeah, and looking at the CS, actually, I didn't expect the TA to like lose out on CS against the Clock. No, he's gonna chase down the Rubik here, but yeah, not gonna get a kill.
So as far as the lanes go, Yao doesn't actually get any kills bottom lane with his rotation. Centaur just backs off the lane. He's getting close to a blink though.
But he's still very rich for a Clock against the TA, and he just rotate bottom for a gang and steal more CS. And oh, the Doom is gonna get caught out.
Yeah. They have the hook if they need it. As, Doom's gonna go looking for the Rubik. Not gonna matter.
Morphling taking all the kills. What's wrong? I thought we just talked about giving the supports the kills.
LGD think differently. Rabbit's like, nah.
No way, no way. Like China teams, no way.
I think that was a like,
China
let's make
teams-
sure he doesn't kill the Rubik. If Rubik was healthier, he would have not used the waveform. But he wanted to make sure Rubik stayed alive.
Yeah, but I still think he wasn't like, he didn't look like he was going to give the kill to anyone else.
Yeah. Denied. Well, you're a Morphling, I guess. You're a true hard carry, but hey.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about a moment ago. I discussed with you about the choice where they wanted to for the Invoker. They went for Crossfax Invoker on the safe lane. I was feeling like maybe Exalt Invoker would be able to deal with the Centaur.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You could pressure him much more in the lane, but oh well.
It's the laning stage is better. You can also help the top lane with the Sunstrike.
Yeah, it's like the most important thing for me is like the Sunstrike and you transition into a carry on the safe lane. Like now it's like they are using the Invoker Crossfax safe lane. He's like a initiating ganker later on top lane.
Rabbit's being ganked up here. They're going to hookshot in though. Yao's going to be here to stop them out. Nice cogs. That's going to block off the Slark completely, and Rabbit's fine. They may turn this one around. Yao taking a lot of damage though, and Yao will go down. There's your waveform through. Morphling gets himself one kill. He wants a second here. ZRD going to go down. Double kill for the Morphling. He's just getting kill after kill right now. TA going to show up as well. Rabbit needs to be careful. He's morphing more stats. He's got a lot of one charges. He can wave to the low ground. Should be able to get out of there.
Yeah, that was really good again for... they saved the Morphling and it was like a even trade 1-for-1. Position 3 for position 3 and Morphling didn't die. That's the most important thing. And Invoker was like farming all the while at bottom.
This Invoker's going to offer a lot more when it comes to the mid-game teamfight.
He's going to get a mech. He's going to get a mech. Very surprised.
It's LGD. They like to 5-man LGD. So he's going to have mech, and Tornado EMP is going to be really powerful against heroes like Doom, TA, and Centaur, because they will have small mana pools.
I understand, but I'm not like worrying about the EMP. It's like I was like, I thought he might go for a big item like okay, since he's so farm already.
Yeah, this seems like a bit too much of a small. Like Clockwork would be a better hero to buy the mech for the team.
Yeah, true. That's why I was thinking like Clock could buy the mech and Invoker could go something else. Or the career. Are they going to go for the career? Oh, they haven't spotted it. Go for middle kill. Morphling, important kill.
They don't have Doom though is the problem. I don't think they can kill Morphling without Doom.
Yeah, it might be difficult, and Centaur doesn't have a blink.
Yeah, Rubik's gonna be sitting there as well protecting him, so this is... they're just gonna farm a little bit. They're wasting time.
Denied.
This is very bad already for them. They wasted a lot of time and their greedy lineup didn't pay off, I would say.
Yeah, and TA actually in trouble mid lane. He gets bossed down. Didn't have the mana for a refraction, it looked like. Gets taken out, and that's another easy kill. Rabbit's unstoppable. He's 6-0 already.
Yeah, the TA is actually very poor. Like, he even wants to build into a Midas.
I don't think you can go Midas at this stage.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I think like
like
if you try to get Midas, you're so far behind.
Yeah,
But
like
still, if you're already
so
so far behind, maybe try to get it regardless to catch up.
Yep. Well,
they're so greedy anyway. Why not?
DD's gone. He's got his Blink Dagger. No Epicenter just yet. He's gone for the 3 Burrow Strike, 3 Sandstorm to help him jungle up this Blink Dagger.
Dire's middle tower is under
now
attack.
T1 towers will fall, and I don't think there's much speed game we can do to defend this.
Yeah, no, they can't.
Really far
Invoker has already back now, so
well, let's see.
they don't even have ultimate. Oh boy.
Oh, hookshot into the jungle. They fought someone. It's going to be the Shadow Shaman. Clockwork going to get 1 kill. The EMP getting dropped down as well, but Invoker unfortunately not going to land that one. There is a cold snap onto the Doom. Meanwhile, under the Tier 2 tower, they bring down the Tempo Assassinate again. And the Tier 2 tower's dead. This is getting ugly, Winter.
Yeah, if you don't make your greedy lineup work, you're gonna get steamrolled like this. The Centaur's gonna get Power Strike on, but he's gonna be fine.
This is, yeah, very one-sided, very quickly.
I think there's also another reason why it became like this. Like the TA, he lost his lane to a Clockwork. I don't think that should happen.
I think combining that with also putting the Doom jungle, I think if they ran Doom as their safe lane farmer, they were fine. They just had to pick a support as their last pick instead of the start.
I felt it was like fine. They didn't have to go that greedy. Like maybe they was feeling that LGD went for Rubik and Sanking, and usually they play their Rubik and Sanking very like passive. They try to farm up the jungle early on, and they don't really try and pressure and gang as early. But LGD realized that if they don't do this like this game, and you're so greedy with the Doom NC position 4, you're gonna gain so much out of the first time. So there's no way they're gonna let you do that, even though they have passive support duo like Sanking and Rubik.
Yep. And not just the offensive Trailing, but putting Clockwork mid against the TA was a... I think Clockwork versus TA is a little better than the Invoker versus TA, or maybe it's similar, I guess. But
I think it's not that much different. Invoker against TA is still... It's still like, if you go Exalt Invoker, it's still you are farming your creeps and he's farming his creeps.
Okay.
Generally speaking, nobody should be able to kill anyone unless you make a mistake.
TP, that was a very fast TP cancel.
And he was the Shaman, level 4 Shaman.
What's he thinking? I think he tried to TP to the tier 3 and misclicked it. But well, he was mid lane. I don't know why he's trying to TP from the mid lane. That's...
there's no way they're gonna defend the tower anyway. They're too far behind, and hookshot will be an easy kill if it.
He lands it. Looks like a dead TA. Doesn't have the meld anymore. Uses it to try to turn this one around. Gets lifted up and brought down. Easy peasy. LGD, they lost 2-0 earlier today to Hyper Glory team, to ZSMJ's team, but right now they're looking rock solid against Speed Gaming.
Oh, it's difficult to compare those two teams. I think one is more like a more experienced team.
Hyper Glory team were playing really bad in WPC. Like they lost a couple series. Like they got 2-0'd by Titan.
But like ZSMJ play with them for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're like, I'm not sure if they're 0-2 or 0-4 or something. They don't quite. It just, I know they're not doing well in WPC.
Yeah, you don't expect LGD to lose to them. That's why you're saying.
HDT is 0-4 in WPC. They haven't won a game. They've lost to Titan, and I think maybe either like one of the top teams, like LGD or Newbie.
Vici Gaming.
Yeah, maybe Vici.
Can't remember.
One of those teams though they lost to. So it's a team they were not expected to beat, but they're still 0-4. Like you would probably think they would maybe go 1-1 with Titan, but Titan stomped HDT. Like I remember casting Titan versus HDT, and it was very one-sided.
Yeah, so the game before was also one game, right?
No, that was a best of 3. That was a different tournament. That was for the WVW tournament.
This is like the desperation move. It's all or nothing. Smoke gang. Centaur with Blink.
Dire's structures are fortified.
He's too scared to go in. They drop a sentry ward here.
Radiant's middle
they need more
tower
vision.
is under attack.
Oh no.
Dire's top
Clockwork
tower
may just
is
get a
under
straight cogs
attack.
up. I don't know who you even want to doom here. There's a Blink Sentinel spell on the Rubik. Stampede going in. Clockwork actually hooks his teammate. He kind of misses that one, but there's your epicenter Fire Strike from DD. He's going to get himself one kill. Then the Morphling gets a second. Dark is low. He actually gets himself out of there. He's going to hide in the trees, try and heal himself back up a little bit. Morphling and TA fighting it out.
Dire's
TA no
top
mana. They're going to get a
tower
Blink
has
Sun coming out.
fallen.
Fire Strike comes in. That's going to save Rabbit. Oh, what a clutch play. Oh, Rabbit with a triple kill. That was huge from DD. The Sand King coming
Needs
up
to buy
big.
needs to buy the Sanking Dim Sum, Rabbit. That's why
Yeah.
that supports the kill. He gets a fast blink and he saves you. That's the plan.
Very, very nice indeed from DD, and that's 14 kills to 2. They lost, what, just the Rubik there? Did they even lose Rubik?
Yeah, they lose the Rubik.
5-for-1 trade. Well,
It was just they had to go in earlier. I felt like just try. They were so far behind anyway.
it's one of those things where after a fight like that, that's almost where you call GG, because LGD are going to enter Roshan. They've got Necrobook out on Lin. Rabbit's got his Lincoln plus Ghost Scepter. It's a 20k gold lead at 15 minutes. This is over.
Yeah, it is. But they're gonna stay and try to fight one more time. Maybe
Yeah.
at the rush
There
pit.
you
Smoke and go to the rush pit. I guess that's the best bet.
They'll scatter that with a trap, it looks like, but LGD immediately clear it off, and they'll finish off Roshan. It's too late. The Doom's not going to get in here in time, and also gets scattered up by these Necrobooks.
Roshan
Blink
has
Sentinel.
fallen into the
He
ring.
tries to go big. Now the Battery Assault going to stun him up. Morphling. What is this KS's from Rabbit? He's just KSing all day long. The Agonist in the meld here. Tornado will catch out the Doom as well as the Slark. Now there's a Cold Snap. Doom going to be the next casualty. This time he tries to KS again.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus, Yaltuji. What's your deal, man?
Maybe they should like put award most KSs as well.
At the same time, this is one of those games where it doesn't really matter. Like, I imagine LGD are probably just kind of like laughing and joking around a bit right now, like trying to compete for the kills.
Probably maybe not so. I mean, probably they're not so like happy after the loss. Then they just want to like,
Yeah,
it's time for a revenge.
Well, onto the high ground they go, and Rabbit
Dire's
leading the
bottom
way.
tower is under attack.
1700 gold on him with his Ghost Scepter, and there's Speed Gaming. How do you engage into this? How do you fight this? LGD are just playing good Dota right now.
They can only kill the Rubik, I think.
Yeah.
If they go on them.
Poor Rubik needs to hide. He's got a Staff of Wizard. I'm not sure how close. It doesn't look like he's very close to the 4-staff past that, but I think Rabbit's just going to keep on sieging the high ground. Mostly to agility.
Or you would
and
say keep on KSing.
there's your Necro. How crappy and weak are Necro 1? I feel like Necrobook scales, like, it's so strong at level 3, but so weak at level 1.
Yeah, the level 1 book is like very redundant. You can only use it to push lanes at best. In fights it's pretty not so useful.
Even pushing lanes, the damage output is so low. Like, the right-click damage is nothing.
The level 3 one is just so good.
If you compare it to like if you look at like how like a normal hero spell scales, it's still decent at level 1. There will be a Stampede in. Once again, it's the Rubik they go on. Poor DDC, he goes down, but then an epicenter Pyro Strike. That'll be the death of the Doom. Now the Doom has actually used his ultimate on the Morphling, but Morphling just stands his ground. He's going to fight down, creeps on the TA. 3 for 1. Once again, the poor Rubik going down, but this is...
Yeah, told you they can only kill the Rubik.
At least they know. They know what they can kill. Smart from Speed Gaming, but what would be smarter probably is just calling GG right now, I think.
Rock it on.
Oh, this is Rax's. I mean, this has been over, but it was one of those nice games to watch just because LGD. This is a good game to watch, like from LGD's point of view of how to lane it when your opponents try to do something greedy, as well as how to punish their greed and play a flawless game. Like they've made no mistakes this game.
Yeah, this is just a very good example of how to switch up your stuff.
Mid lane, Blast, MP Tornado gets dropped in the cogs as well, and that's gonna be another kill for LGD. Morphings now has his shotgun with his agent, so he goes full agi. Shotgun to Centaur, waveform forward. He gets a Centaur from full HP. Sankin goes in again, and that'll be a dead Templar Assassin. Yes, it is. Shevlord should get cleared up, and LGD should be able to get another lane of Raxus here. There's your GG. Best of 1, and it's going to go LGD's way.
That was really quick.
There you go, Winter. You got your Dota TV ticket. 19 minutes of casting. Had to work hard.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, you'll be playing later tonight. You'll be playing in about an hour and a half's time against MVP Phoenix.
Yeah. See you later. Are you gonna be casting?
I'll be casting. Are you feeling confident? What do you think? How will MVP Phoenix do against you guys?
I don't know. We lost so many games recently.
Yeah. Have you watched MVP play?
Only their recent games. We haven't watched them from before. We didn't watch the Korean league, but only the recent games.
Well, the Korean Dota League final, they played really bad and got stomped by Zephyr, but they played really well in their matches. Even though they lost all 4 of their games, they actually played quite well, I thought. So.
Yeah. They are not an easy opponent for sure.
Yeah.
And we are losing so much, so we should really buck up.
Stop feeding, Winter. Stop feeding.
Okay.
I thought you guys were boot camping. What happened to your boot camp? Has it not been that successful, or?
The boot camp was like 3 days.
Okay. Need longer boot camp.
No, we can't have longer boot camps. The next boot camp is like before WPC. It's again like 5 days or something like that.
Alright. Well, that does it. Best of one's over. Be sure to tune in an hour and a half's time for Winter's team playing in the inaugural. It'll be Orange versus MVP Phoenix, but there's no games until then. We might leave the stream up, play some music for you guys. Winter, thanks for joining me. Thanks for casting as always.
Ciao. You're welcome.
Alright, see you guys later. We'll be back soon.